No, not all of us, Mtwana. Not all of us. Not all of us, Mtwana. I said the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Not all of us, Mtwana. Not all of us. I said the same shit. They love to make you forget. You know what I'm saying? That's why on this channel, I'm all about building the memory, rebuilding it. Because there's been a lot of brainwashing. You know what I'm saying? I hear motherfuckers, OG hasn't watched TV like in 2.5, 3 months. It be like that sometimes. I really am not a frequent watcher. I ascend more by being still, having my moments with God. Besides, I don't really want to watch your shit because that's all me. That you just debaucherize. You didn't pay me for any of my ideas. Like, you really think you fucking people can flatter me? You really think you can flatter me and compliment someone like me? You really think you can do that? I'm gonna tell you something really deep. Your bitches are really pedophiles. White women, you really are pedophiles. There was a story that was told to me, and I actually had a dream. There was this white woman that came by the Orange River, and she came in, she had heard about native South Africans. And you wonder how the infiltration of these people into our country actually happened. They sent a white bitch to trick a child, to lure. It was like the child was innocent, but the bitch tricked the child and found the route to the village. That was when the first slaughter took place. The white bitch actually pretended to be a good Samaritan. That's how the first attack happened. So niggas do the same thing you motherfuckers do. They send they bitch to you too. But I'm not for that because, like, I don't copy you motherfuckers. I don't really do that. I'm not copying your shit. Because you copy my shit. I told him not to mess with that white bitch. I really meant that from the bottom of my heart. I really meant that. Because you guys are freaky. It's unhealthy freakiness. Even your humor is disgusting. You find filth funny. I couldn't hold jobs with you guys for a very long time as a nanny because your bitches thought I was too militant about cleanliness. Dirty people. Very dirty people. Very dirty. You have no home skills because you never took care of yourself. You can't keep a home clean. I felt weird when I was doing the nanny interviews and shit, looking at white bitches and shit, going through their profiles and shit, rejecting them and shit. How did I feel about it? I didn't get high off that shit. I'm not hiring that bitch. That's just exactly how I felt. I'm not hiring that bitch. And I actually had 2 Spanish bitches come clean my apartment in VA in Fairfax twice a month. 2 bitches. I still don't understand why 2 bitches came. But, I had bread. I still got bread. It's spiritual bread. I make it in front of you motherfuckers all the time. But like I said, I was just going through the profiles and shit, and they were singing that tune. I studied the same shit, and I was like, this bitch don't know nothing. My daughter is gonna choke this bitch. My daughter will run her over. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be running behind my kid, because my kid will tell her. Like my daughter will speak up for herself. No, we're not doing that. My daughter will tell you, that's ugly what you're wearing. Yeah, my daughter, I teach her I believe in freedom of speech. The last couple of days, my daughter's been like, Mommy, is that a bitch? I'm like, calm down, calm down. But her self-awareness, I cannot block. You got to remember, her first person she smacked was a white bitch. Beloved in the building. Bless you, baby. So you got to know that she's got an intuitive skill and insight to know what a white trashy bitch is. So you got to understand, like, I would never spank my daughter for slapping a white bitch. Like, if she came to me at 16 and slapped a bitch, I wouldn't get mad at her. I wouldn't discipline her. I would not. And that's the type of female, let me tell you. See, I know how white bitches are. They get intimidated by women such as myself, so they aggravate you and try to start fights so you can punch them first, so you can go to prison. But that's why I practice self-discipline, and I'm really into the chi energy, my hot energy, balancing my emotions, because that's what they really want. I know the law, but see, sometimes, even if they hit you first and you bust back harder, they still gonna get you, because why? That's not your blood. See, they hate getting their ass whooped even when you obey the law. Thirsty, huh? Cockroaches, Sprite. That's why I laughed at LeBron. I was like, doesn't he know that sugar water? That's MIB right there. That's cockroach right there. Sugar water, Sprite. Get over it. They knew about it. They knew you take it. And I laughed all the time. Niggas knew too. But I guess, you got paid shit, right? Somebody got to be the mascot. I remember them days in college being a nanny and shit. White bitches looking at me like I have no experience. You know what I'm saying? No experience. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They've been holding on to these chocolate titties for more than a century. What are you talking about? More than that, centuries. All white kids love chocolate milk. Haven't you noticed that shit? They love chocolate milk. They invented that shit. I wonder how niggas felt in the factory and shit. Chocolate milk? And we didn't come up with this shit. And guess what? It's segregated too. And they selling chocolate milk. Segregation and chocolate milk, ladies and gentlemen. The fuckery of these dumb, stupid white people. Can you believe that shit? They made chocolate milk. They mixed their own shit. Can you believe that shit? Because it wasn't suffice. It didn't hit right. Segregation and chocolate milk, ladies and gentlemen. Can we talk about the stupidity? This is history in the making. Oh, no days off, because they never took no days off for us either. What compassion? What compassion? Those boys don't give a fuck about us. Those British boys, they don't give a fuck about us. He's gone bald and he's never been under stress. That bitch boy, please. Going bald and never been under stress. That's how you know you're dealing with a pansy. And then these motherfuckers want to take credit for shit that they did here in America. We killed Kevin Samuels and we did the bridge in Boston. Jump. Let's see you swim. I told you, the rising is real. And the truth is the truth. And it's your Bible. It just came to fruition. I just went to the original tablet. Because I knew you motherfuckers were lying. And King James said it straight for me and just said, they all bitches. I went to the black King James. He said, bitches. OG just giving us such lovely messages from my grandmother. I don't give a fuck about you or your dead grandma. Who gives a fuck about that bitch? Do you know how much restoration is coming to the African diaspora? Because that fucking cunt Queen Elizabeth is dead. Do you know how happy people of color are all around the world? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know how much weight? Yes, the witch is dead. The curse is dead. You know how much weight has been lifted? You don't even know the restoration I've been feeling in my own body. I can feel it I can feel it around me. I can feel it in my toes. You know how much healing is taking place on this planet right now? Because that old white bitch is dead. I don't give a fuck about you, Harry. You're not in the in crowd because you got a quarter black. Who the fuck do you think you are? And I'm supposed to be intimidated by that bitch? Please. I'd rather be a single mom than a divorcee. You a fuck up with relationships, period. I mean, I don't like the bitch, but I can understand why she didn't like you, Megan. I can understand why she didn't like you. I can see why. And you need to stop that talking in the celestial realm because I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. You just a Compton hoe. That's it. You just a Compton hoe. You know how to cry on time. I never mastered that shit. I'm Zulu, bitch. I'm a single mom and I don't even cry like your bitch ass, man. You are a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. That's all she slept with was white dick. That's all she slept with. You can see in her demeanor. You don't know the restoration of that dead bitch. You don't know the restoration and healing we have been experiencing. Her birthday's right next to Hitler, man. Come on. They next door neighbors. She knew something. She fucking knew something. That bitch tried to pull a Dick Cheney. She didn't want to die. She dead now. And let me tell you, they are dancing. They are dancing. We don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck about your mother Diana either. So stop trying to talk to me and find out what's going on with her. It's Dirty Diana. Didn't you listen to the song? Like I'm supposed to relate. What kind of bitch marries a man that doesn't love her? Y'all would have done the same thing, and history has always shown that you would have done the same thing. You would have celebrated in our faces and drank our own wine like you wear our own jewels right now. So shut the fuck up. We don't take no days off either. Like I said, you white bitches are freaky. That's why you guys created Corey background checks for schools and daycares and stuff like that. You did the fingerprint with J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, because you know you freaky like that. You need to track yourselves. That's what you need to do. You guys make the horror stories. You put your fucking missing kids on milk cartons too. Isn't that nasty? And they the ones that made chocolate milk. Ladies and gentlemen, chocolate milk and segregation. The bitch assness of it all. We are healing. I'm telling you, do you know how much weight has been lifted off this earth? Come on. This bitch was almost a century years old. Hating. She knew when she saw that photo what it meant. I just gave the bitch time. She was supposed to go 2 weeks ago. I kept it up there for her so she knows. Bitch is next door right next to Hitler, and we supposed to pretend like that bitch don't know anything? And you Jews, y'all soft like motherfuckers, man. Y'all tolerate that shit. We don't do that shit. Anything for gold. I'll beat your ass and put you in a gas chamber. Pay me afterwards, right? No, you pay me and I still hate you. See, I'm not Jewish. My name is Jewish, but I'm not Jewish. I'm not sadistic. I'm not a sucker for pain. You still a hoe, though. Your name is Bar? Really, bitch? That's what your parents came up with? Bar? Oh, you on the bar now. I'm testifying against your fucking ass. This girl is straight from Israel. Were you working at the airport, bitch? We getting in arguments with bitch ass men that wear panties. You look at their movies, that's how they are. That's how they are. And these are the same people that want to fuck you in your ass. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I just went through the profiles for the nannies. I wasn't racist in my selection. I just knew they were talking shit because I speak the language well. I told him to leave that white bitch alone. I told him because I know they love booty hole. I knew an Italian drug dealer in Boston that told me that. She said when white people, they do crack, they love to take shits. She was a big time drug dealer in Boston. She dealt with a certain clientele. So like they would ask her for weird shit. Like, do you know somebody I can boo-boo on? Or who can boo-boo on me? Hell yeah, man. Them white bitches were eating pussy in Boston. Hell yeah, them white bitches were eating black pussy. I used to look at these bitches at State Street Bank like, get the fuck out of here. Jewish girl buy new tits and a nose. And I'm supposed to believe that. On the trading floor. Still ugly. You know what I'm saying? Still ugly. Everybody knows Jewish bitches are ugly. We all know that. They don't even marry their own women. They ugly people. And you know why they ugly people? Because they nasty to black people, African people. They should know how it feels. But they thieve and come to South Africa and try to steal gold too. And so when the Germans came to exterminate you, we were like, go ahead. There were no South Africans killed in that production. Beloved in the building. We were unharmed. That's what it means when you push it down the river. Oh, you nasty to us? Go on and get your motherfucking shit, Germans. Go on and get your shit. We just let you guys eat each other. They are having a ball in South Africa. That bitch is ugly on paper. I don't know why they put her on there. The African diaspora is actually here. That's what I really meant to say. We're all here. We are so happy. That woman was a bloody walking curse. She really was. And the blood runs through the land and we are set free. Put the rap music on, play it loud in them white neighborhoods. They don't have no white neighborhoods. Not in South Africa. You might got like one that's transparent. These white governments looking pretty bad, huh? They're looking pretty bad. Ukrainian president keep trying to make a plea, a petition. Nobody want to hear that fuckboy shit. He wears the camo for fashion, not for the passion. That's a bitch boy. We know about the cunts in your family and in your nation. Ooh, download, mouth drop. Oh, we all here. We all here. You want exceptions from Untwana, but I never got no cash app. That's what I'm trying to tell you, fuck boys. You know the language. You got to pay me, bitch. You don't want to pay your black savior. You really are a bunch of suburban kids. That's why you guys snort and have you overdose. Like, you guys get on drugs for dumb shit. You get on drugs for dumb shit. I don't have enough subscribers and likes. I'm gonna kill myself on YouTube. We don't care. We don't give a shit. You better put that white bitch in prison with them black bitches that shot and killed that black guy. That OnlyFans, put her in prison with the black bitches. They'll set her straight. She'll be eating pussy. She will eat pussy. She was on OnlyFans. What do you expect? She will eat black pussy. She was on OnlyFans, you fucking white trashy people. Of course she's kumbaya. And you guys are, I mean, come on. You don't know what to do with her. Put her with the black bitches. Let her eat some black pussy. She was born to be a black person's bitch anyway. She was born to be a bitch. Your children, some of your children, you are born to be a bitch. Look at Robert Kardashian. He was born to be a bitch. And a bitch he is till this day. He got black China'd. And she ain't even really Blasian. That's amazing. All that money and nobody will forget that humiliation. Nobody will ever forget about that. You got black China. That's some counterfeit shit. Can you imagine a real one like me coming through? What I would have done to you? I would have tore your whole family up like a piece of paper. I'm doing it right now. There is no Caesar, is what I'm trying to tell you. That nigga dead. I'm just clocking Biden. I told you my Saturdays, I'm on my day. That's my day off, the Sabbath. The thing about it is, people of color, it's us. It's us right now. They know that I'm actually telling the truth. It's like confirmation is even more painful. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to start knocking these bitches' kids out and shit, go right ahead. Because it's going to be Assalamualaikum anyways. Because they love to blow up shit and blame it on other people, other nations. They could run to Europe, but they don't fuck with Russia. So complicated, isn't it? It's such a sticky situation. Because there's not going to be a France. That's going to be ruins. I'm telling you, man, it's going to look like Rwanda. Rwanda. They love to make those barbarian movies and shit. They can really live like that. They got a thing going on with the Spanish. They filthy too. When I was a child, my mother told me the Portuguese are the cockroaches of Europe. She speaks Spanish. I think when you can speak a language and you can visit and study a country, especially the people that oppressed you, you can fucking talk the truth about those people. We didn't get any flowers at the funeral, so you understand when I say I don't give a fuck about you people. And we glad that bitch, your grandmother, Harry, and that other bald-headed one, what's his name, William? This nigga is bald for no reason. He must have been, you were unhealthy as a child. You know they unhealthy children because they don't do anything. They were failures in school as well. That's why they have all those advisors and shit, because they can't make a fucking decision. And stop wearing pantyhose. That fucking shit is so dirty and nasty. It makes your feet smell, and you bitches think you know everything about fashion. Pantyhose, that was 1980s. Fishnets we could do. But pantyhose, bitch? Come on. And they got them fascinators from Africa. That idea, that's not them. See, all their fashion is our shit. When it comes to modeling, African women, black women, when they reject you, please understand, you must laugh at these people in their face because they still got the Nefertiti bust. This is just all a game. It's a joke. They're trying to skate backwards and build up self-esteem that they destroyed themselves because they kept the black titties. Chocolate milk, ladies and gentlemen, and segregation. You have been educated.